Top of the day to you, friends. It's Viral Talk here. Oops, I should say it's 1% better here. Thanks, Brandon, for giving me the opportunity to collaborate. Your hairstyle is amazing, mate. So, friends, today I'll tell you how to learn anything in 20 hours using 5 principles. Let's begin. We all have one thing in mind that we think we will learn someday, but no one knows when that someday is gonna come. Like you might have thought to learn guitar or a new language or anything which makes you feel good and gives you confidence. But the main problem is we never understand how to start learning, or you might think you have no time to learn something new. Most of your brain makes you think that to learn a new skill you need hell lot of time and effort, which is not actually true. Author Kaufman also had a great interest to learn new things, but after he got a child, it was hard for him to find time to learn something new. So he decided to research on this topic, and he found a normal person can learn a new skill in 20 hours. In 20 hours, you can master a skill up to such a level which you can't even imagine. But to make this possible, you have to follow these 5 rules. Rule 1. Set target performance level. Before you learn any new skill, you must know why you want to learn it, how good you want or need to be. Example, I want to learn guitar. Why? Because when I'm mentally frustrated, I can play guitar and feel fresh, or to entertain my friends, but not to perform in stage or something like that. The answer to how much is so that at least I can play 4 to 5 songs of my choice. Same way, before you want to learn anything new, you must be clear with these 2 questions, or else you might get confused and you will end up procrastinating. Rule number 2. Deconstruction of skills. When author thought to learn ukulele, the first thing he learned was how to put strings properly, because without strings you can't play the instrument. So it's common sense. That is the most important thing. After that, from a band named Rockstars, he learned that we can play all types of pop songs just by using 5 strings. So author focused on learning only those 5 chords by dividing them in further sub-skills. Sub-skills like how to hold ukulele, finger movement skills, strumming skills, etc. So he divided skills into sub-skills and started practicing, because of which he went to a big stage like TED Talk and gave performance on that skill he learned in only 20 hours, and the performance was amazing. Same, to learn a new skill, you first have to divide it into sub-skills. Then start learning the most important one first, because that will give you the maximum result. This is something similar to 80 by 20 principle, which says you get 80% of result because of your 20% effort only. Similarly, every skill has some common skill which give us maximum result, and we should concentrate on that first. Rule number 3. Research just enough. One experiment was done in which a class students were divided into 2 groups, and they were given the job to make a pot. First group was told you will get more marks if you create more pots, and the second group was told you are supposed to make only 1 pot. Your marks depends on quality of the pot. And the result was like this. Group B did loads of research and created only 1 pot, which was good in quality. But on the other side, Group A learned from trial and error and created around 10x more pot than Group B, having almost similar or better quality. Group A students learned from their mistake and created more pots than Group B in both quality and quantity. This experiment shows the practical action is the most important stuff. Most of the time you do this mistake. To learn something new, you spend max amount of time on theory work, and at last you will say, I don't have time to learn something new. So take a note of this. this. If you wanna learn something new, research just enough to practice properly, because at the end, practice will give you result, not your research. Rule number 4. Removing barriers. If you wanna learn something new, practicing for 20 hours is not a big deal. Even if you practice 40 minutes a day, you will reach your goal within 1 month. But keep in mind, in those 40 minutes, you should have unshakable focus. To increase your focus, you have to do 2 things. Avoid distractions, remove the barriers. To avoid distraction, switch off your TV. Keep your phone in silent mode and try to practice in a quiet place where no one can distract you, at least for 40 minutes. Second, to remove barriers mean you should do the least effort before starting practicing. For example, if you want to learn martial art, try to choose the center nearest to you, which requires less effort. Rule 5. Pre-commit 20 hours. That means you say to yourself, doesn't matter whatever happens, I will take out 20 hours to learn a new stuff. There's a psychological reason behind this. The first reason is you yourself will come to know that is this skill so important for me, for which I can take out 20 hours from my life. And if not, cool, no need to learn this skill, forget about that. Learn something new, some other skill which is really important to you. The second reason is if you pre-commit 20 hours, it will help you to overcome that frustrating state which we all have to go through before learning a new skill. Okay guys, I am done and congrats. Now you can learn anything using this 5 rule in just 20 hours. Comment below which skills you wanna learn. Guys, if you like this video, check out my channel ViralTalk. There are many more amazing videos. Friends, come and subscribe to my channel ViralTalk for your daily dose of happiness and entertainment. Guru, friends.